Hello everyone, let's talk about how to get people to stay longer on your post or even on your entire Instagram account. If people are staying longer on your post, the Instagram algorithm sees that you're getting more retention, so it's more likely to show your post to even more people. So we'll look at 8 tricks that you can use for your reels, your captions, your comments, your carousels, or even your Instagram stories. And you'll see that some of these tricks are very, very simple. And that's the thing, like we don't need to complicate things. Sometimes the simplest is just the best thing. So let's start with trick number 1 for your reels. So remember throughout the entire video that the goal is for you to get more retention, to get people to stay longer on your post. So one way to do it for your reels is to keep your video short. 3 to 8 seconds is perfect, because if your video is short, people are more likely to watch the entire thing and they'll probably rewatch it again. So you're getting more watch time, more views, more retention. So when you go into your reels, let's say I take this video, just pay attention to how long the video is here. See the white numbers? I don't know if you can see. This tells you how long your video is, so try to keep it between 3 to 8 seconds, and that's perfect. Now, it doesn't mean that you can't ever post long videos. You totally can. But for the goal of this video, right now, we just want to get more retention. So we want to keep the videos short, maybe for a few weeks, even a month or even more if you want to, so that you can start boosting your reach again. All right, trick number 2 has to do with text. If there is text to read, people will stay longer on your post. So if you are posting an image or a photo, if you can, try to write text on top. It can be a quote, it can be thoughts that you have, it can be an announcement. And if you are posting a reels, you can write text on top of the video. This way people will have to read, and at the same time that they read, they actually end up watching the entire video. So for example, let me just paste this, and you can see there's like a lot to read. And one thing that you can do actually is use your stopwatch app. So I go in here and time yourself, see how long it takes you to read your text. So you time it, you can even say it in your head if you want, and then stop it whenever you're done. So let's say it takes you 5 seconds to read it, then make your video 5 seconds, or even just a little bit shorter to make sure that people actually watch the entire video, so you get retention just naturally. All right, so trick number 3 is to use very specific words. So for example, on the reels, very popular ones are to actually tell people to wait for it. If there is something very funny or something interesting that is about to happen in the video, then actually tell people to wait for it. Other things that people post a lot and it works is the ending. So for example, if something very nice is happening at the end of your video, just write it, the ending, and people will be curious and will watch the entire video, so you get more retention. Another thing you can write is watch until the end. That tells people that there's something happening in the end and they will stick around throughout the whole video. Another thing as well is you can write it's the for me. Oops. For me. So for example, if at the end of a video there is a dog popping out of nowhere, then you will write it's the dog for me, and people will be like, what dog? And they will watch the entire video to see it. So see, there's like specific words that you can use to get people to stick around. It's super easy, but it makes such a big difference. Now, trick number 4 has to do with your caption. Actually, let's go in Preview app so we can play around with the captions. So this is Preview, and you know that you can plan your feed, auto post, schedule, find hashtags, find keywords for SEO, edit, etc., etc. but let's talk about the caption. It goes without saying that just write a longer caption so that people read and they stay longer on your post, but just make it helpful at least, like it's a helpful caption with tips, or maybe it's something personal or a story. So helpful, personal, and story. People love those three things and they will read. If you are going to write a longer caption though, I do recommend that you use a hook at the beginning of your caption, or like a caption starter. So these are words at the beginning of your caption that just get people attention so they want to read more. So definitely try to make it enticing at the beginning of your caption so that people want to read. If you need help finding caption starters though, so I'm just going to go in the caption, just tap on Find Captions in Preview, and you will see you've got caption starters, popular sayings, captions to get more comments, question ideas, and a bunch of other ones for businesses, for bloggers, for personal accounts, etc. So check that out if you need. Another thing that you can do is literally telling people to read the caption. So simple, but it makes such a big difference. You can just write, for example, read this, and then write your caption. And people will be like, oh, okay. Like most people are curious, they want to see what's going on. So just writing things like that makes such a big difference. Or for example, if you are posting a carousel, you can write something like swipe first, then read this. And then you write your caption. Or you can even, for example, post a video or a photo, and then you can say more information here. And then you write your caption. So people know that there's more coming in the caption. If you are posting a reel, you can write a catchy caption. So for example, let's say I'm posting about how to be creative all the time. Like this. And then you can write see caption. So don't give all of your juicy details on the screen. Just get people to watch the video and then see the caption. So see, you're keeping them on your account longer. A thing you can do as well is you can edit the video and make the text see caption appear just a little bit later so that people see the title first and then they see caption. So it will look like that. So how to be creative all the time, boop, see caption. Now, tip number 5 is to get more comments, because people are very curious and they naturally go check out the comment section to see what other people are saying. So you can ask people questions, you can ask them, what do you think about you can ask them to choose their favorite between 2 photos or videos or outfits or whatever it is that you're posting about. Just ask people to choose their favorite. You can ask them for advice or their experience about a specific topic that you want to talk about. Or you can even play a game or let people guess the answers. And once again, if you need help with game ideas and things like that, you can go in the content ebooks and you'll see there are so many fun game ideas for different industries so that you can get more comments naturally. Actually, I think I have it saved on, let me check my files. Yeah, I have it saved here. So for example, we have one for wedding photographers. So you will see, what do you want to post about? You have catchy taglines. You've got really fun question ideas that you can ask your followers to get comments naturally. And then you have a bunch of games ideas, like from this or that, would you rather, and then different quiz. And inside of that, you've got different post ideas. So for example, if I go to quiz, so I'll see quiz, and then you'll see so many ideas. Oh, another thing as well that is cool is we give you like graphics ideas as well. If you want to post like certain graphics, that go viral or that can get you more shares or more saves. So yeah, there's a lot of different ones that you can use. Trick number 6 is for carousels. We want to try to get people to swipe until the end of the carousel or even stay on your account even longer. And there are some ways to do that. So the first one, very simple, is to actually put arrows on each of your images, because just subconsciously it tells people to keep swiping, keep swiping, keep swiping until the end. Another thing you can do is literally just write swipe until the end. Literally just write it. But the best would be that they are swiping for a reason. So it would be pretty fun if you make a habit to have something at the end of your carousel. Like, for example, you could be someone who always writes a quote or shares a quote at the end of your carousel. Or it could be a tip at the end of your carousel all the time. Or it could be a discount code, or a funny meme or something like that. So people would get used to seeing memes all the time as your last image in your carousel. So they look forward to it. So every time you post a carousel, they'll just go until the end. You know what I mean? So you give them something to swipe for. Or let's say, for example, swipe until the end for a surprise. And the surprise could be a promo code, a discount code, or something like that. So for example, see what I did here? You've got a discount code for 20% off if you are a business. Just an idea, you know? What else can you do? You could also write things like, which slide is your favorite? Like, is there a favorite in that album that you created? For example, you could say, slide number 8 is my favorite, and people will be curious and just quickly swipe until slide 8 to see what you're talking about. Or you could ask people their thoughts about a specific slide. For example, you could write thoughts about slide 7, and this way you naturally get people to swipe until slide 7 and then write in the comments. So see, you got people to stay longer on your account and they're just interacting naturally. Another thing that is very popular at the moment for carousels is to write in the caption the description of each slide. So slide number 1 is this, slide number 2 is this, slide number 3 is this. You can be as descriptive as you want. It can be like a little journal if you want, completely up to you. But the beauty of it is people will just go back and forth between the slides and your caption, the slides and your caption, and it just keeps them on your account longer. It's just naturally you get more attention. All right, last tip for carousels is to use your last slide as a call to action. This way they go until the end, so they swipe until the end, and then they stay on your account longer. So a call to action, the ones that everybody know, is link in bio for something, or just tell people to follow you for more, like follow you for more tips or inspiration, content, daily vlogs, whatever you're posting. So for example, for this one, at the end, I said tap on the photo to follow me. So you know how you can tag yourself? So you would tap, your username tag will appear, and then people will see your page, your Instagram page, and from there you go, you got retention. They stayed on your account longer, and they probably look at your highlights, look at your stories, and look at your other posts. So it's amazing. Another call to action idea that a lot of people are doing lately and that you can use no matter what your industry is to tell people to write a specific word in the comment. So for example, if you are a jewelry business and you are launching a new gold collection, you can tell them to write the word gold in the comment if they want 20% off, for example. So this way, you get them to swipe until the end, then they saw write gold in the comment for 20% off. So then they went in your comment, so they stayed longer, went in your comment, said gold, then you send them a message saying, hey, just so that you are interested in the collection, here is your special discount code, enjoy shopping. So there you go, you interact with them even more and you get more retention. How amazing is this? It's just natural. You keep interacting with that person. Ooh, another fun idea actually. What you can do is at the end of your carousel, you could write, look at the last word in my caption. And that will get people going out of your carousel and looking at your caption. And the last word could be a surprise. It could be anything you want. It could be a promo code. It could be a sneak peek of something coming. It could be an announcement. Anything you want, anything fun that you have in mind. That's pretty cool. Like you get them to swipe, then they see at the end that there's more in the caption, then they go in the caption. And usually people get excited, you know, you might get a comment, people getting excited with you. So that could be pretty fun. All right, we're almost done, just 2 more tricks. Trick number 7 is to create a series on your account. So imagine someone finds one of your posts on the explore page, for example, or maybe if they search something on Instagram or even on Google, you know, your post appear on Google now. So anyways, imagine someone finds one of your posts and they see that it's part 1 or part 3 or part 9. Most people are very curious and they want to see the other parts. So they will naturally go on your account to see your other post, and just like that, you got retention. And your series can be anything. It can be tips, hacks, it can be the days of the weeks, it can be a part. So for example, on this feed here, see I've got some tips here, some part 7, part 8, part 9. So if someone finds part 9, they'll be like, ooh, what's part 8? What's part 7? Etc. So for example, let's say you are a fashion blogger. One idea could be to recreate celebrity outfits using clothes that you have in your closet. If you are a hairstylist, you could be recreating celebrity wedding hairstyles. If you are an artist, it can be art of the day, day 18. And it doesn't mean that you're creating new art every day. You can if you want to, but it doesn't mean you have to create new art every day. It could just be the same piece of art that you're working on and you're just showing your progress day by day. And it's just perfect. Someone could see your day 18 and then they will go on your account and binge watch all your videos from day 1. It's so good for you. So awesome. It's just so fun. So doing series is awesome. Oh, if you are a coach, you could have productivity hacks, life advice, mindset tips, stuff like that. So try to think about something that you can create on your account that can be numbered, that you can split into little tips or anything like that. You get the idea. And once again, if you need series ideas, you can just go in the content ebook and you will see so many series ideas. So let me just go back into this one, for example. So you'll see in most of the ebooks, you will see a viral content idea section. So if you go to this, you'll see there's a bunch of ideas in there. And even if it's not the viral section, you look in the other ones, you can make series ideas out of many of the content ideas that are in there. It's just so fun. It's just so easy. So we made it to the end with trick number 8. Trick number 8 will be for your Instagram stories. So let's go back in preview. So as you can see, you can also plan your Instagram stories. So how to get more retention for your Instagram stories? Very easy. Keep it short. So first, post a photo, not a video. Because usually with videos, people tend to skip them. They don't watch the entire thing. So we want to keep people on our account, right? We want that retention. So let's keep it short for them. Just show a photo. But if you want to show many things all at once, I would say post a collage of multiple things. It will get people attention. They will stop their scroll. They will stop tapping left and right so that they can see the whole thing. So you will catch their attention. 100% recommend this. And then how many stories to post in a day? I would say keep it 1 to 5 stories per day maximum. Because, you know, if people see like 10, 20 slides, you know, at the top here, if they see like 10, 20 slides, they're like, oh, that's a lot. So you might lose a lot of people in the process. But if they see like 5 slides, for example, then they'll be like, oh, I can watch that. I'll quickly check it out. So you keep your number of views quite high. And that's amazing because if you do that for a long period of time, you will just get more views over time. So try to do this for a few weeks, I would say even a month if you can, and you'll see usually your views will start growing more and more because just keep it short. Photo, collage, 1 to 5 slides max per day. You can post a video if you want, just keep it short. Or if you want to say something, just make it juicy, fun, interesting, helpful. People will stop their scroll to listen to you. But yeah, just to rebuild your views and to rebuild your reach, I would say 100% stick to photos instead of videos, collage, and 1 to 5 slides per day max. And that's it. We're all done. So very quick recap. Short reels, 3 to 8 seconds maximum. Add text on top of your image, your photo or your reels so that people can read. Add specific text like wait for it, watch until the end. Write longer captions. Ask questions to get comments or play games so that people are curious to read the comments. And you can use carousel tricks to make people swipe all the way through. You can create series. You can keep your Instagram stories short, images, collage, 1 to 5 slides max per day. And that's it. Let me see if I've got, if you are feeling overwhelmed with all these tips and you're like, I don't know where to start, just choose to focus on one thing, just one tip. Like for example, you could decide to post reels only and just post 3 to 8 second reels every day. Done. Don't even think about carousels, don't even think about anything else. Just post the reels. Or you might decide to try to create a series and just post 1 video or 2 videos per week for your series. And with all of that, like with posting reels and creating series and things like that, you have to be patient because it can take a little while for first your followers to get used to it, and second for the algorithm as well to understand what you're doing. You're changing something, it's something new. So just give yourself time. Other than that, I hope these tips helped you. If you have any questions, just let us know in the comments below, and otherwise, we'll see you in the next video. Bye!